Subscribe to Get Curried and click on the bell icon for more updates.
Today we're going to make one of the most popular curries to come from Hyderabad. It's called Mirchi Ka Salan and is made with nice plump green chilies and a paste that's rich with peanuts and loads of other spices. So let's get started. We're going to start with dry roasting a few things in this pan. So I'm just going to put it on a low to medium heat. And the first thing I'm going to add to the pan is one small onion that's been sliced up. And just without any oil in a plain pan, I'm just going to dry roast this slightly. So once the onions have browned just slightly, I'm going to add a quarter cup of peanuts. Let these toast slightly. These will toast much faster than the onions. The peanuts have toasted really nicely and I can get that beautiful fragrance. So now I'm going to add quarter cup of desiccated coconut. This is dried coconut. And almost immediately I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of white sesame seeds. And the coconut has toasted as well, so I'm just going to take this off the heat now. And just immediately I'm going to transfer this into a plate to let it cool because we have to grind it into a nice paste. While the dry roast mixture cools down, we're going to move on to slitting and de-seeding the chilies. So these are nice plump green chilies. What you have to do is just slit them down the center and take out the seeds and this membrane. We've already de-seeded a bunch of chilies. We're using about 8 for this recipe, and now we're just going to lightly fry them. Now for that, I'm going to heat about 2 tablespoons of oil in this pan. The pan is nice and hot, so I'm just going to lightly fry these chilies. The chilies have fried up really nicely. I'm going to take it off the heat and just transfer it to a plate. Now we're going to move on to grinding the paste that we had dry roasted earlier. Now to this, I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of red chilli powder, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala, 2 cloves of garlic that have been minced finely, about 1/2 inch piece of ginger that's also been minced finely, and enough water to grind this to a smooth paste. That looks perfect. So now we can move on to cooking our Mirchi Ka Salan. So I'm going to start with using the leftover oil that's in this pan from frying our chilies, but I'm going to add just about a tablespoon more. Let that heat up slightly. 1/2 teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds. And a nice big sprig of dried curry leaves. You can use fresh ones too. Just let them sizzle in the pan. Now I'm going to add the paste to this pan. You want to cook this paste at least for about 5 minutes. Till it becomes nice and fragrant, because remember we've cooked only some of the ingredients while we were dry roasting them, not the masalas. So we want them to cook through. The paste has fried up really nicely and you can see that the oil has started to separate from it. So now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of tamarind that has been soaking in warm water for at least half an hour. This is fresh tamarind, so I'm just going to crush it here. and get all the tangy tasting water and flavor from it. Just let the tamarind water mix really well with the paste. And now I'm going to add some more water to this. About 1.5 cups of water. Just mix this through with the paste. Let this cook for at least another 5 to 10 minutes till it reduces and thickens slightly. You don't need to cover the pan, just let it be as it is. Now, as you can tell, the curry has reduced significantly, and what I must tell you is that it's smelling wonderful. So now it's time to add the chilies that we had lightly fried earlier and let them cook in this curry. And the final step is to add salt to taste to this. Just give that a stir, good stir. Our Mirchi Ka Salan is now absolutely ready and we're ready to serve it up. Our simple but absolutely delicious Mirchi Ka Salan is ready to eat. You can eat this with biryani, your favorite pulao, or with plain boiled rice. Any which way, it's absolutely delicious. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, leave a comment below, and of course, subscribe to Get Curried.